Freedom Fighter Agri. What's up, man? First one in here. Karen M. Hey, Karen. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Fred Carr, what's happening? Yeah, we're on 6 and Virgil. Seen on the assist, and that looked like it was a pretty bad accident. We got 2 motorcycle cops on scene. I don't know if these people were involved or what. Land of confusion. What's up, Mike D? Is there a second car, officer?
Huh?
Is there a second car?
Nope.
It was just a single car accident?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Just a single car accident, guys. No second car involved. I guess that was just witness statements. They took down this whole, what's this called, like a mainframe or something like this? I don't know what it's called. This thing got destroyed. It's a nice car though. It's a nice, what's this, a Nissan? Nice Nissan. Maxima. It's like it's a 2022, 2021, something like that. I don't see an ambulance out here, so hopefully wasn't no injuries, no serious injuries out here. I have no idea what this is. This is some type of something for the cell towers or something. I don't even know. CC, what's up, CC? Good to see you. So yeah, I don't know if you guys saw my community post, but if you seen my video the other day about these CV testing sites, I got word that they make $10 to $15 per test. $10 to $15 per test. And of course, depending on location, the word is you can get about 50 to 100, possibly more, but 50 to 100 seems like the minimum expectation with these testing sites. So a good 20,000 a month, good 20 G's a month. Has anyone been transported with injuries? No injuries, guys, no injuries. So no ambulance, no injuries, nobody been transported. So that's good, that's a good thing. Looks like it's just some material stuff, just like it's just the car. Nobody got any bodily injuries. So that's a good thing. Good thing, good thing. That's a good thing. No injuries, guys, no injuries. It's a for sure sham, CC. Did someone get pissed off and crash into the 5? I don't know. I don't think that's the Cinco head, is it? I don't know if that's the Cinco head. I just think it's some type of something with cell services or something, right? I don't know what it is. I don't even want to lie to you. I don't even know what it is. I know, right? They took it too literally. They literally, yeah, CC, they took it way too literally. There's no injuries though, so I guess I stick around for a little bit longer, see how our public servants handle this situation. There's a buzzing sound. I don't know what that is. Is that from those towers? Is that from that tower thing that fell down? It's like this loud buzz. Okay. Guess I'll head off. Had a little accident. Police doing their business. Not violating anybody yet. Following instructions for real, Fred. Oh, maybe it was one of these people. I don't know who the driver was. Not me. I never was. The masses are, yeah. The masses are masked up. But you know me, CC. I don't fuck around with that BS. It was funny, guys. I was filming a testing site today, right? And then these two guys just come up and they asked the guy at the testing site. He was like, "Hey, do you have a mask?" And the guy gave him a mask. And then the guy asking me, he was like, "What'd you use? You recorded it?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Man, all this is bullshit, man. All this is bullshit. All this shit that they're doing, all this mask stuff is bullshit." I was like, "What happened, man?" He was like, "Man, I was at the Big Five. It was a Big Five right next to the testing site." He said, "Man, I went to that Big Five, and I tried to buy some roller skates for one of my kids, and they kicked me out. They told me I couldn't buy the roller skates because I didn't have a mask. Man, blah, 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 blah. Man, we need to stand up. We need to stand up." I'm like, "Dude, you're preaching to the choir, bro. You're preaching to the choir." So he was like, "Can you just come and record me? I'm about to go back in there, and I'm about to go try to get my thing." But he had a friend. His friend had a mask on, so he went in without the mask. His friend went in with the mask. His friend was able to buy it, even though they both were staying at the counter, the checkout counter together. Since one of the friends had the mask on, then they were able to check out and buy the roller skates. But when they both were maskless, they were not allowed to purchase. So he was just ranting at me for a little bit. I'm like, "Man, I hear you, dude. I hear you. I hear you." He was just mad though. He's like, "Man, just enough of this shit." He said, I made a oath to myself that for the rest of this time I would never wear one again. Even if that means I have to go without food, even if I have to go without whatever, I'm not wearing that shit." I said, "Man, I hear you, bro. I hear you. I hear you. I understand the frustration. I understand it. Just say no. Just say no," is what I told him. Oh, that thing probably controls the traffic lights. I know, right? I think 5 goes live 119. Oh shit. 119. Oh shit, that's around the corner, man. It will be there. He or she was racing with one car. She lost control. I think that's the thing that controls the traffic lights, because the traffic lights are out. And a lot of time when the traffic lights are out, Excuse me, officer, would they send somebody to do a little traffic control here?
Yeah.
Or is it kind of a small street? It probably doesn't need it.
They're sending somebody.
They're gonna send somebody. They're gonna send somebody to do some traffic control here because the lights are out, guys. And a lot of times, what happens is it causes a secondary accident from people not knowing what they're doing. People trying to look at the accident. Plus, there's no traffic light, so a lot of times that causes a secondary accident. On what the accident is there's no traffic light. So the officer said that they're sending some officers down to do some traffic control because all the lights are out. All the lights are out. All the lights are out. So, and I think that's what this thing is. I think this thing controls the lights, the traffic lights. I think this thing controls the traffic lights. I'm pretty sure. And they destroyed this thing, so that means the lights are out. But they're sending an officer down to do some traffic control because this is a nice setup for another accident. People looking at the accident, people looking at the police lights, not paying attention. Kablowy. Look at that, look at that, look at that. You guys saw it already? You see it? You see what I'm saying? We almost had one right there. Big Tim, one-man army, what's up? What is this? What kind of name is that? Sister 19. I just call you Sister 19 because I can't pronounce that shit. We need some traffic control out here, guys. It's a bot. Oh, okay. Well, get out of here, bot. See, you see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about, guys? That's how that secondary accident happens all the time. Taco Thursday. I don't think it's Taco Thursday. It's drive-through Thursday. It's drive-through Thursday. So come on, I need you guys, give me you guys scenarios. How do you think this happened? How do you think this happened? So I'm going to tell you. So going from this direction to this direction, that's going westbound. And going from this direction to that direction is southbound. So how do you think it happened? How do you think? Oh, look at that. Another one almost happened. We almost got another accident. How do you think this happened, guys? You think the car was going westbound here, right? And then like just ran into this thing here? Or was he, here goes traffic control. I'm assuming that's traffic control. Maybe not, they're leaving. I thought that was traffic control. They had something better to do, I imagine. Oh, CC, shit. Is that right? I don't remember CC. That sounds about right though. Yeah, I was checking those hospitals all. I was just about to say last year, but shit, that was The year before last. See? We're coming up on 3 years. Wait, 2020, 2021. Oh no, we're coming up on 2 years, my bad. Oh, I almost missed another accident. We're coming up on 2 years. Right? Yeah, coming up on 2 years. Coming up on 2 years, guys. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? You would think people in the community, in this, the First Amendment community about rights, standing up for people's rights and stuff, you would think that they would be like, hey guys, I was wrong at first. I thought cops checking our public service was crazy. But after 2 years, shit, everything he's saying was right on point. Everything he was saying was right on point, guys. Hey guys, go subscribe to C.O.P.S. Go subscribe to Checking Our Public Service because he got some information that that I wasn't aware of. Go check his content. He got some amazing content on there, but nah, we don't get that shit. Me and Mexican righteous don't get that shit. I know if I knew somebody, right? If I knew somebody who was telling me shit that was about to happen 2 years before it happened, and all that shit happened exactly how he said it, I'll be listening to everything this motherfucker said. I'll be like, dude, what else you got to say? Anything else you have to say? Hey, I would tell all my friends, hey, listen, guys, go subscribe to this guy. He's saying some shit that nobody else was saying, and look what happened. All the things, everything he said happened. Go check him out. Nah, they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They want to stay with their ego. The ego's too big to say, shit, that conspiracy theorist was actually right. Shit, that conspiracy theorist, everything that conspiracy theorist said was came true. That's ego. That's ego, guys. Don't have the ego to admit it. What's up, old school Steve? Thank you, Karen. Thank you, guys. Thank you, CC. LG, I've been noticing the vax are getting more sick than no, LG, hold on, I can't say that. You almost had me say that. You almost had me repeat that, dude. That'll get me deleted off of this platform. Like my boy Mexican Righteous, he had to change his new channel to Progressive Thinker 310. And if you're not subscribed, go subscribe to him. Progressive Thinker 310. That's Mexican Righteous' new channel. His old channel his Mexican Righteous channel got another strike. He's suspended for basically repeating something that was said and they still want to argue. Fred Carr, there's no argument now, Fred Carr. There's no argument. If you're arguing still, that means that's all ego. You're arguing with your ego is making you argue. The ego of saying that, damn, I was wrong. Damn, I was wrong. I look at guys like a Johnny 5-0. Johnny 5-0, I find Johnny 5-0 so quick-witted. He's so smart, dude. Like when I see him talking to these police, he's so smart. He's so quick-witted. You look at his videos, he's so well-researched. Everything, all these videos that he does about an officer or whatever, he researches it, he presents it very well packaged together. But you haven't seen through this bullshit yet? Like what the hell? You're this smart. I see you as such an intelligent person. But you can't see through this obvious sham? Like how smart are you then? That's ego. That's ego saying that I bet that these conspiracy theorists from the beginning, I bet that the conspiracy theorists were wrong. I bet that the government was right. I bet that Fauci, almost another accident. I bet that Fauci was right, excuse me. I bet that all these political figures, all these quote unquote experts, I bet that they were right, that they knew what they were talking about. Now, after all the evidence shows me that I was wrong on that, I could either accept the fact that I was wrong and, research, or just double down on my wrongness. No, I'm not gonna accept that I was wrong. I'm just gonna double down. And that's just some scary shit, dude. Some scary shit when you have people like a, like a Johnny 5-0, and just these people who are just, I just find well-respected and well-researched, quick-witted, just smart individuals who were talking about people not wearing a mask and people not getting V'd as like they're enemies of the public. Like, damn, dude. Was I that wrong with my assumption of your intelligence? I must have been just off. I must have just been super off. Let me go back and read this. My cousin got the 3rd Pokemon sticker. There we go. Come on, there we go. That's what I would like to see, LG. My cousin got the 3rd Pokemon sticker and got sick after and tested. Okay, I hear you, LG. I call it vacation. Vacationed? Is that I'm saying it right? Vacationed now. Okay, we call it vacation. It's so easy to figure out that what the so-called efforts say doesn't make any sense. That's what I'm saying, freedom fighter Edgar. That's what I'm saying. So when we get somebody like a furry, even somebody like a furry, I get somebody like a furry who researches laws and researches these penal codes and all this shit, and does the research when they have a video about an officer. They do the research, they do the background, do FOIAs, do public records and all this stuff. But you can't what? You can't see through this. This is like the most obvious shit I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything so obvious. But at the risk of being wrong, at the risk of admitting that you were wrong, at the risk of admitting that you were wrong, you won't open your eyes. And that's some scary shit. They don't want to face the truth, CC said, and just regurgitate what they hear from MSLSD. Oh, man. Right on. Right on. CC said, head stuck in the sand. Triple vacation, double, no, I need another word for boosted. I guess boosted can be anything, right? Boosted can be anything, okay. Triple vacation, double boosted, and double muzzled. LOL, get in the cocoa. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna mute it for 1 second. Don't leave. 1 second. I'm mute it for 1 second. All right, guys. He's down there, baby. He's in a blue car. Take him 16. Okay, thank you, baby. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm back. Okay, what did everybody say? Still got the cocoa. Oh, Cece got some nice words for me to use. Cece calling it the cocoa. I'm gonna have to use that, the cocoa. Triple vacation with the cocoa. I lost a lot of respect for Johnny 5 and Fury Potatoes of the world when this P hit. People I used to think had courage and stood up for freedom. Oh, I couldn't say it any better, Mike D. Couldn't say it any better, my guy. There's no profit in telling the truth. Hear you, LG. Yep. I agree with everything you're saying. All right, Karen. We'll talk amongst ourselves for a second. Okay. People are easily manipulated enough through fear. People who were already kind of Germophobic lost their mind in 2020 for real. We're back in the office now, and half the campus I work at are Muslim. The office I work at doesn't care to be Muslim, so it's cool. How can Johnny 5-0 support Bernie Sanders and be pro-Constitution? It's an oxymoron. Yeah, man. It's weird. It's weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. You're hearing somebody so champion the First Amendment, champion the people's rights, but then when it comes to a government elixir, fuck your rights. When it comes to this government elixir, fuck your rights. Fuck the First Amendment, fuck all these amendments, fuck the Constitution, fuck human rights, forget all that stuff. Take this magical elixir. And if you don't take it, you are a enemy to public safety and to public health. And I gotta say, at least, you know, SGV eventually seems like, you know, he's kind of got a clue in the past, I don't know, month or so. He took an arrest for being without a muzzle at a library. But, I mean, like, damn. It took you 2 years? Like, shit. Like, congratulations? I don't know what the shit. Is a congratulations warranted? It took you 2 years to realize some shit that a fucking baby could realize in a minute. And still don't give me my props though, right? Still don't give me my props. I come out here, anytime I'm filming with police, I give my props to the people that came before me. I give my props to the furry. I give my props to High Desert. I give my props to Johnny 5-0. I give my props to SGV. I give my props to all those people who I seen do something that I didn't really know about. I gave them their props. Where's my props at? Where's my props? I'm telling you, me and Mexican righteous is like the plague out here, man. Me and Mexican righteous is the plague. They avoid us like the plague out here. CC says because they're working for the masters. Ooh. Now you're talking my language, CC. You're speaking my language now. And at the end of the day, if you're getting a check from Google, who owns YouTube, right? Doesn't Google own YouTube? I think Google owns YouTube. If you're getting a check from Google, that means that, you know, in one way or another, Google and YouTube is your boss. They're your boss in one way or another. They're your boss. I mean, yeah, you're a freelancer or whatever you want to call it. You know, you don't report directly to the boss, but if they're signing your check and they're sending you a check every day that you're using to feed your family, that's your boss. And I understand you're not saying anything that could make your boss upset. I understand that. I understand that shit. But just because I understand it doesn't mean there's still no pride in that shit. And you guys though, you guys who are in these guys' live chat, you guys need to tell these motherfuckers, man. You guys in these Johnny 5-0 live chat, you're in this Furry Potatoes live chat, you're in SGV's live chat, and they're talking about yelling at people for not being muzzled and yelling at police. Hey, how come you're not muzzled? Hey, police, did you get the V? I heard one auditor tell the police, if you're gonna be touching me like this, you better be vaxxed. I'm like, dude, like, am I living in the Twilight Zone? If you're gonna be touching me like that, you better make sure you're vaxxed. What? What? There you go, Mike D. No masters over here, bro. No masters. Vici said J50 supports mass gunshots too. Yeah, I know. He makes it very obvious. He makes it very known that he supports that shit. Him and his girl, him and the girl that he rides with, both of them, they support that shit. You guys understand that these are enemies. These are the enemies of the public. People pretending to be on your side for a check, but when it actually comes to show, are they on your side? They're not on your side. Those motherfuckers are enemies, dude. I'm telling you, those people are enemies to the cause. They're more dangerous than they're even more dangerous than a Fauci. They're more dangerous than somebody who pretends to they're more dangerous to somebody who openly says, I don't support rights. That's more dangerous to somebody who says, I openly do not support rights. I don't think that you should have rights. I think that we all should just obey government and listen to whatever government says. Somebody who pretends to support freedom, somebody who pretends to support the rights of the people in the name of a check, that shit is more dangerous than someone who's openly says, fuck your freedoms, fuck your rights. Cece says it's because they're trying to help the Depop. Mike D says this was an obvious psyop from the very beginning. I immediately tried to tell my friends and family and they dismissed it all and still do. Mike D, they can't dismiss it anymore. They can't dismiss it anymore. Cops and MR, the real deal, fighting for the real. Thanks, Fred. I have no master. That is why you have the Roland Martins and the Don Lemons trying to get the minorities to not think for themselves and get vacations. Absolutely right. And she's talking about a vacation. She's talking about that long vacation. That long, eternal vacation is what she's talking about. You have mad respect for me and some others I know. Appreciate you, Karen. I self-identify as God. Facts. They know it's promote the agenda and they're out of here. The boss will take their channels down. They don't bite the hand that feeds them. That's right. But where I work, all my colleagues are working with a muzzle and they all already have 3 Vs. Even so, they are afraid. For me, it's so silly, man. For anybody with logic, anybody with just common sense, it's some silly shit. Freedom fighter Edgar, an entrepreneur. What's up? What's up, MR? Subscribe to MR's new channel, Progressive Thinker 310. Progressive Thinker 310. They're the ones spreading stuff, for real. Enemies of freedom. We could be a pain in the community to sway opinion. Love what you do, cops. Appreciate you, Sunset Ghoul. Much respect from this 62-year-old. 62-year-old. There you go. Pure blood. There you go, Sunset. Oh, man. Tell me the 62-year-olds is on my side. Give me the seniors. Is that senior or senior 65? I don't know. Give me the 62-year-olds though. That's why they really want to do social distancing and really pushing the old people to get vacationed, because they really want the old people to take that long eternal vacation. Because of course, think about this. Somebody's 62. Think about all the psyops a 62-year-old man living in this country has been through. So it should be harder for you to pull the wool over the eyes of somebody who's been on this earth for 62 years. So as long as if we can take these guys out and all we have is these. Yes. You might have to walk down. I think he said he parked down a little bit. It's a small blue car. No, he's in the parking lot. He said he's in the parking structure, but just a little further down, like going down towards the gate. It's a little small blue car. It should be the road that we see as soon as we come out the elevator. I'm gonna call him. All right. Handling some business, guys. Give me 1 second. Ella me dijo que ella no te ve. Oh, okay. Bye. All right, guys, I'm back. All right, what I miss? Let me go back. Okay. It's crazy, okay. Enemies of freedom, yes. 62-year-old man, that's right. Control Op to destroy movements, that's right. I'm in Florida, so we are so over this shit. I see the idiots from places like NY moving down here, still muzzled in their cars. Yeah, CC said like Arnold, exactly. Blood clots, migraines, heart attacks, headaches. I can't tell you how many of my coworkers complain of headaches after they've been vacation. Irregular periods, rashes, shit. Long time, 65 here. Come on, 65. 65-year-old man. You think you're gonna, exactly, Sunset, you think you're gonna pull the wool over a 62-year-old man's eyes, a 65-year-old man's eyes? That's why if you force them to get that vacation, then they take that long vacation, then they don't have any, they can't say anything against it. They can't say, I remember back in whatever, when this happened. I remember the Gulf of Tonkin, huh? Research that shit if you don't know what it is. A 62-year-old man will say, man, I remember the Gulf of Tonkin. Shit, I was alive during that shit. 60-year-old man was alive during the Gulf of Tonkin with 911. You know what I'm saying? We got 911 and all these psyops that you've hit us with. But we gotta get rid of these old people, so we can't have you blowing the cover. But yeah, y'all, man, y'all need to go to these channels, man, and blast these channels, guys. Blast them in their live chats. Let them know how much of pussies that they are. All them motherfuckers, man. Let them know how much of much pussies that they are. Sheep who use the First Amendment, who use the Constitution, who prostitute the Constitution. You motherfuckers prostitute the Constitution. You prostitute the First Amendment for a check, scumbags. You don't give a shit about rights. You guys don't give a shit about rights. You guys give a fuck about that check. Yeah, Fred. Yeah, I have to tell him, Fred. I'm done with that shit. That shit is too bad. You guys had all this time to wake up. Y'all had so much time to wake up and stand up for the people. God bless you guys with the ability to speak, with the ability to articulate your point of view, to get your point across so well. You've been blessed with that shit. And you can't use that shit to expose what's going on, to expose tyrants, to expose demons, to expose liars. The viewers gang up on anyone. Yeah, I've been there, LG. Yeah, I've been there, LG. I feel you. Which gives me pleasure that in my family we all agree that no member of my family has fallen for the. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Freedom Fighter. And I can say for the most part, I can say the same thing for me and mine. I mean, it's just, there's not anybody who talks to me every day, or even talks to me maybe just once a week. There's not anybody that I know who talks to me at least minimum once a week who went and did some crazy stuff like that. Because I'm not talking about opinion, guys. I don't just be talking about opinion. This is not my opinion. I be talking about facts, guys. Snakes have venomous ways, for real, Fred. And I know they watch my shit. They watch my shit on the low, though. They watch my shit on the low. They watch my shit. They don't comment on my shit, but I know they watch my shit. Mexican Righteous knows, too. They watch my shit, but they do it on the low. Damn, Mike D said my friends deserted me. My family hates me. Shit, that's terrible, man. Like these guys wanna put everything into record the police, record the police. If there's a if you guys are okay with lockdowns, you guys remember, because you guys didn't say anything about the lockdowns. None of you motherfuckers spoke up against the lockdowns. None of you spoke up and said anything against the lockdowns. So if they put out another lockdown and people are not allowed to leave outside, or you can't even go outside unless you show your COVID, the certificate of VID, then what kind of recording police are you talking about? Let's say if we're not allowed to go outside, how are you going to champion record the police? Yeah, guys, whatever you do, record the police, record the police. How? We're not allowed to go outside, and you didn't step up. When it was your time to step up and call out lockdowns and stay-at-home orders and curfews, you didn't say shit. So now we're all stayed inside. Now, but hey, when we come outside again, make sure you record the police. The next time you come outside, the next time we're allowed to come outside, guys, make sure you record the police. You know how stupid that sounds? Fucking idiots. Even the word quarantine, like I was talking to Mexican Righteous about this shit. Like the word quarantine, that's not a word that is just in our vocabulary. Quarantine is a word that we learn from movies. That is a word that we learn from watching movies, from watching alien movies and watching plague and virus movies. We learned that shit. They threw in the word quarantine, and then we're like, yeah, quarantine. And now we're over here talking about, yeah, quarantine. We got a quarantine. What? Variants. You have regular people talking to me, and the word variant is in their vocabulary. When have you ever used the word variant in your life? Never. You've never used that shit. But now in 2020, 2021, now 2022, now we just have brand new vocabulary terms. Variant and quarantine and Omicrons and Deltas and Flurona and it's just new vocabulary words. And motherfuckers will be in a conversation with you and really say these words to you. They will really say the word variant to you. What? Variant? What the hell is a fucking variant? A variant? What? A variant. Well, we got these variants, man. These variants is out here, man. These variants are out here. I want to slap you. Somebody tell me these variants are out here. I just want to slap them in the face. Man, you gotta protect yourself because these variants are out here, man. And they what's the word that they use? They mutate. Yeah, they mutate, man. Going to mutate to something else, and we gotta stay ahead of it. Because slap. You get slapped in the face for saying some shit like that. Cases. Yeah, cases. Well, all these cases and stuff. Cases. When have you ever said the word cases when it didn't have to deal with briefcase or a suitcase or a lawsuit case? Now we're talking about cases. Cases? How come I've never heard cases before? And of course, I don't mean the literal word cases. I've heard the word cases before. I've never heard the word case dealing with sick people, or not even sick people, people who have tested positive for something. Never heard of a case. Never heard of that shit, man. Case of beer, right, Karen? Case of beer, right? That's the only cases I know about. Case of beer. Son said all of this shit would stop if you would just would not comply. Son said, that's coming from a 62-year-old man. 62-year-old man says that none of this shit would be able to, all this shit would stop if we just stop complying. I didn't say that because I'm just a 30-something-year-old idiot. But this 62-year-old man who's been on this earth for a long time says that that's all we need to do is just stop. Yeah, freedom fighter, yeah. Freedom fighter says, he says that the motto of our freedom fighters out here, our brave freedom fighters out here, the motto of our brave freedom fighters is record the police, but don't forget to take that vacation. Don't take that vacation report with you, that COVID with you, certificate of VID. Don't forget to have that certificate of VID on you, that COVID. Make sure you have that COVID and present it to the officer before you start recording him. You let him know, hey officer, I am COVID'd, and here it is. Here is my COVID. Please check it over and give it back to me and let me know that you give me the okay to be out here. How silly does that sound, guys? It sounds silly. Mike D said test equal. I can't say that. He said the false positives equals fear, and fear equals more test. Inflation is their next control crisis. Don't comply. That's right. They won't stop with mandates. They have shown their hand already. Papers, please, for real. What just a regular Joe said? Just a regular Joe. What do you say? Mexican righteous? I ain't see it. It's not popping up on mine. So yeah, guys, go tell your favorite First Amendment auditor stop being a bitch. Tell your favorite First Amendment auditor to really stand up for the people. Tell your favorite First Amendment auditor that cops checking our public servants. I missed it. What do you say? Let me go back. I didn't see it. Hey, copy. What do you say? I don't see it. I don't see it, Mexican righteous. I'm going back. I don't see shit. Maybe he deleted it. Was it King Kong ain't got shit on me? Or you be working at Pelican Bay or what is it? Go tell your favorite auditor that cops says have a debate with him. Tell your favorite auditor, tell your favorite YouTube channel that cops wants to have a debate. Go let them know. Go spam them. I'll put cases on all you motherfuckers. You'll be working in Pelican Bay when I'm done with you. I put cases on all you motherfuckers. Go tell them, guys. Go tell them that cops wants to see them. Cops wants to see them. Cops wants to have a debate. Cops wants to know why you support poison. Ask them that. Tell them that. Tell them that cops checking our public servants news wants to know why you support poison. And let's have a live stream to discuss poison over no poison. Let's have a debate. Poison over no poison. And let's see who wins that debate. And if I lose that debate, I'll go live stream straight to the nearest mass V site and get a V right there in front of so the whole world can see. Oh, for the whole 14, for the whole 15 of my viewers can see it. If I lose that debate, all 15 of my viewers will see me take the vacation live. But if I win the debate, you gotta delete your channel. You gotta delete that 100,000 subscribers. You gotta delete the 100,000 subscribers. You gotta delete the channel. Cause you're a fraud. You're a fraud who didn't even take the minimum effort. You didn't even do the minimum. I mean the minimum. You didn't even do the minimum amount of work, the minimum amount of effort, the minimum amount of research. You didn't do it. So you don't even deserve to have no channel with 100,000 plus subscribers talking about the First Amendment, talking about the Constitution, and talking about people's rights. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. So if you want everybody to go get V'd, and I'll go get V'd, I'll go put it on the line. I'll put my arm on the line, and I'll go get V'd if I lose a debate against one of these clowns. Research can be done laying down on the couch, for real, man. I think I sent it to Mexican Righteous. It was a meme on IG saying that it was just a meme of a guy holding his phone, laying on the bed, and it said something like, what that shit say, Mexican Righteous? You remember that shit? It said something like this is all the work it takes to do research on what's going on. Like I always say that, guys. Like back in the day, man. Back in the day when these like Sunset, right? Like back in the day, if Sunset felt something was a psyop, or if Sunset felt that something wasn't adding up, he couldn't tell anybody. He would have to go to the, I mean, even the research. How much research are you gonna go? You're gonna go to the library, go get an encyclopedia or whatever, go do some research. Like, what are you really getting? It's hard to research something that's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? You research some shit that already happened. If it's happening right now, how are you gonna research it? So, I mean, you still can research it, I guess, but I'm just saying it was just harder for our past generations to spread information, to spread knowledge. Now, literally, somebody from all around the friggin' world, all across the world, can tune in to some shit that I'm saying or to some video that I put out instantly. So if you're still unaware, that means that is willful ignorance. Willful ignorance is some scary shit, man. That's willful ignorance, man. Especially for smart people. Freedom said, "You are wrong, cops. Do not think that I'm going to risk to stop earning the 10K a month." But listen. If you're right, then you're going to do work for the public, because you're going to take somebody who is possibly a danger or a potential threat to public safety. You're going to get him to take the V and to protect everybody. So let's line it up. Let's have this debate. Like how much these channels are fucking lames is the fact that, like, I would have me on as far as just like an interview. It's like, hold on, this guy is saying something. I mean, I already respect this. I'm speaking from another channel, right? Speaking from another channel who sees my channel, right? And he's like, fuck, okay, this guy, C.O.P.S, he was out here recording the police. You know what I'm saying? He was backing people up. Backed up Furry when Furry got into some shit with the police, was right there with the camera. Backed up SGV when SGV got into some shit, was right there with the camera. So before the conspiracy starts, you already know what type of person I was. I was a person who was right there hanging on the First Amendment, hanging on the rights of the people, right? So let's start from there. If that's where we start from, so that means if something else happens, some crazy shit that's happening in the world, and then this person has a view or point of view on it that is different than my point of view on it. Hey, C.O.P.S, let me see. Hey, C.O.P S, I would like to have an interview with you, man. I see the shit that you're saying. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I would like to see what you're saying. I see these videos that you're putting out because I'm subscribed to you. So I see these videos you're putting out. I see the shit that you're saying. I would like to delve deep more into what you're thinking. I don't agree, but I would like to, let's have this conversation, you know what I'm saying? Because it's starting to feel weird, all this stuff that's happening. They told us to go get the vacation. They told us everything would be okay once everybody got the vacation. Everybody got the vacation. Now they're talking about the next one and the next one and the next one. So we would just like to have you on my channel for a little bit, C.O.P S. Come talk to us. You know what I'm saying? That's real. That's real shit. That's real shit right there. That's a real thought process. That's a real mentality of like I don't agree with what you're saying. I think what you're saying is a little conspiracy theory and shit. But I see these videos that you're putting out. I see these things, these videos that you're using as evidence. I see what you're doing, and it's making sense. I don't agree, but everything that you're saying is making sense, and everything that you're saying has come true, basically. Everything that you said COVID was Certificate of Vax ID right in March, and now look what's happening. But you know what I'm saying? That's some real shit. Real shit to be like, hey man, I need you to have you on my channel, man. Let's just have an interview. I'm gonna pick your brain a little bit, see what you think about it. I don't agree. I wanna let my channel know that I don't agree. I wanna let YouTube know I don't agree. Susan, a Mexican Righteous, what's her name? Susan Wazowski, whatever, the head of YouTube. What's her name? Her name is Susan something. Susan Wazowski. Some crazy name like that. So yeah, I want to let my channel know. I want to let YouTube know. I want to let Susan know that I don't agree with what cops are saying. How do they say it on the infomercials? How do they say the thoughts and opinions provided here do not reflect the thoughts of this channel, or some shit like that, right? Isn't that what the little warning that they give? The views of cops do not represent the views and the thoughts of this channel. Please do your own research. Just do that, right? But no, y'all can't even do that because you guys are scum. You guys are scum, dude. You guys are scum. You guys can't even do that. You guys can't even recognize that you guys are wrong. You guys can't even recognize. You guys can't even accept the possibility that you were wrong, that you were completely wrong, that you completely were duped, that you completely fell for the trap, that you completely got fucked in the ass and you enjoyed it, and you invited them to come fuck you, but no Vaseline. Susan Wojcicki, yeah, whatever her name is. There we go. Michael Wachowski. I'm talking about Susan. Yeah, Mexican Rice has it. Disclaimer. Right, Karen. Hey, officer, does this big old thing control the traffic lights?
This intersection, yeah.
So how long does it usually take for them to get it back up, to get it back going?
It's tonight, probably tomorrow morning, man, because they're going to bring a whole new box.
Oh, that's how they do it?
Yeah, they're going to bring a whole new box.
Okay, guys. So, yeah, if you're on Virgil and 6, try to stay away from here because they got to bring the whole new box. This is like how we thought. This is the thing that controls the traffic light here. Yeah. And they completely took it down, so they got to come with a brand new box so we can get the traffic light going again. They knocked it down, though. They knocked it down good.
Heavy box.
Yeah, wow. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. Cops handled their job really good. Tow truck drivers towing this thing up. It's a lot of debris out here, but everybody's safe. Nobody's injured. That's what we like to see. Good talking to you guys. Stand up for freedom. Always stand up for freedom. Freedom. If it's freedom or check, take the freedom. If it's freedom or check, take the freedom. I'm warning you. If you have to choose between freedom or check, ever, I don't even mean like now, if you ever in your life are faced with the decision of choosing between freedom or check, always take freedom. Always choose freedom. Might suck. The results might suck. But always choose freedom. All right, guys, this is Cops. Checking our public servants news. Go tell your favorite auditor to wake up. Go tell your favorite auditor to wake up. Smell the coffee. And they all know. They all watch my shit. I don't know. I might be tripping, but I always feel like they watch my shit. Or they watch my shit undercover. They watch my shit in the bed with the blankets over top of their head, so nobody sees them watching my shit, my conspiracy shit, my crazy conspiracy stuff. Crazy conspiracy stuff. It's so crazy. So crazy. I'd be so off on everything, man. I'm surprised I even still have a channel as wrong as I've been on everything. I would say that the homeless problem in Los Angeles is a lot bigger than the case problem. You know what I'm saying? The case problem is one thing, but this homeless problem it's a little bit more serious if you ask me. But who knows? I'm out, guys. Go subscribe so you know what's happening. There's only a few of us out here. I mean, a very, very, very few. A very, very few amount of us out here. So show some support out here. Mexican Righteous. Go sub to Mexican Righteous and go sub to his new channel. It's Progressive Thinker 310. Progressive Thinker 310. You'll probably check me out on some of those live streams coming up. Yeah, man. Shit crazy. Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy. But yeah, I just think it's about time now that all these frauditors, I can't believe I'm using that word too, frauditors. I can't believe I'm using that. It's about time that all these frauditors get exposed. You guys need to get exposed by now. Homeless cases are more important than imaginary bug cases, for real, right? For real. These frauditors need to be exposed. Frauditors. YouTube auditors. I need a name for them. Frauditors is not good enough. I want something better than frauditors. Frauditors. Those other people made that word frauditor. I want something else. I want like YouTube check fighters. YouTube check fighters? Is that what I call them? YouTube check fighters. And trust me, guys. I talk to these channels. I mean, you guys know that I've been out with all these top channels. I've audited. I've cop watched with all these top channels. All of them, damn near shit. All of them out here in the Southern California area. I've cop watched with all of them. So they know me. They all have my number. They all can call me anytime. They all have my phone number. They can call me any second. I'm like, man, dude, I mean, I seen a video that you put out the other day. I didn't really put too much attention to it, but then I read a news story the next day that said something, and I kind of went back to watch your video, and it's like, damn, that kind of made sense. Nah, I don't get none of that shit. You see how you guys are? You guys are so able to talk about it, right? You guys can talk about the situation. You guys can have a logical conversation about the situation. These motherfuckers don't even want to have a conversation, yo. They don't even want to have a conversation. Just ask them though. Just ask them this. Ask them, what's the next? If we don't against lockdowns, right? We don't protest against lockdowns. We don't stand up against lockdowns. We accept lockdowns. So when the next lockdown comes, how are we supposed to record police? Ask them that. Ask your favorite. Ask Johnny 50. Fuck it. Ask Johnny 50. When the next lockdown comes, or the next curfews or whatever, how are we supposed to record the police? Because you make it very known that it's very important to record the police. So how are we supposed to record the police if we're in lockdown? If we're on curfew? What if we have to present our COVID certificate of vax ID once we come outside? How are we supposed to record the police then? I mean, I know it sounds good to, because everybody's, everybody can be down for exposing bad police, recording bad police. Anybody can support that, right? So, yeah, that's what I want to hang my hat on is record bad police. Yeah, record bad police, report bad police. What about corrupt government officials who are lying, who lie to us every single day? What about that? Oh, no. What about like our Fauci's and our Birxes and our all these people? How about those people? Can we expose them? No. We don't touch that. It's just the police. It's just the police. Oh, it's just the police? Yeah, it's just the police. Just the police. Nobody else? No. Just the police. Let's see if I can go get something to drink in here. Let's see. Time to shut the testing sites down. Fred Carr, that's what I've been saying, dude. That's what I've been saying. Nobody wants to do that shit. Let's see if I can go buy some juice in here. How you doing? Oh, shit.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you, man. Have a good night. Damn, why it look like that? All right, Kev, have a good one. See, guys? Just walk in without that motherfucker, man. Just walk in without it. Make them say something to you. You should never walk in with it. If you walk in without it, if they say something, you give them what you have to say back. And at the end of the day, if you still need to patronize this store, then put that shit on. But don't just walking in. You walking in, just walking in, giving up your shit, giving up your oxygen, walking in, giving it up. Like, damn, at least fight for it for a second. All right, guys. I don't know why I'm still alive. It's not that happening. I just wanted to, just put the message out. Put the message out there to all those guys. They know me. They know cops. They got cops' number. So cops, just tell them that cops said, call them. Cops said, call them. What Freedom say? Freedom said, let's all grab a camera and go where a test site is. Oh, let's do it, man. Let's do it tomorrow. Everybody, if we get like 10 different live streams from 10 different test sites, shh, that should be dope. 10 different live streams from 10 different test sites. That'll be dope. Mass audit CV sites. Yeah, for real. Yeah, people walk out the car with the muzzle. Yeah, don't walk out that car with that shit, man. All right, man. Let me get out. I keep saying that shit. I keep saying it, guys, but you know, it's good to talk to you guys. Good to rant to you guys. I'm usually just ranting to my wife all night, all day. So when I get to get somebody else's ear and rant to them for a little bit, it feels good. It feels good. So yeah. I watch Johnny 5-0 shit, man. I watch this shit and I'd be like, damn, this dude is so quick wit, man. See this, his wit though. That dude has some crazy wit. When he comes to talk to these police, his comebacks are so fast and his comebacks are so just dripping with wit. I'm like, damn, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But then the next thing he'll say is, well, you know, LAPD and sheriffs are not VE'd. They're not VE'd, so they're out here spreading shit. Like, what? take half of the research that you just put into exposing this officer, half of that research that you just put into exposing this officer for this video, half of that research, put it into researching this shit, and then let's see what happens. Half, not even, put a quarter of the research that you did for exposing this sergeant into Fauci, into just Kary Mullis, dude. That's my first question I'm going to ask. If I ever get a debate with any of these guys, my first question is, listen, so before you guys agree to do the debate with me, go research Kary Mullis, because that's going to be the first question I'm asking you. That's going to be the first question. That's going to be my first line of my debate is, do you know who Kary Mullis is, and do you know what he said? So I'm preparing you now. For the debate. Go research Kary Mullis, because that's going to be the foundation of my debate. One of my foundations, I guess. One of my building blocks is going to be Kary Mullis. And if you can't get over my Kary Mullis questioning, you're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna have a bad time the rest of the way. So, Kary Mullis. 1/4 research into CV playlist. For real, man. Just check out the CV playlist on my channel. That's all you have to do. I have a playlist for you guys. I made it easy. I curated a great amount of videos to give so much information. All at the click. It's just at a click. Oh shit. Oh fuck. All right. Hey, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, 10 minutes. I'll be there in 10 minutes. All right. Okay. So yeah. All right, guys. I'm out. Checking out public servants news, and I'm out. Peace.